சார்ஜர் போடுங்க.
Happy evening, Dr. Shivashakti ma'am.
Sir, good evening, sir. I welcome you, sir. Dr. Ravi Gundaraj, sir. I welcome you.
Good evening, Dr. Govindraj and Dr. Shiv Shakti madam. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, fine.
Happy evening, ma'am. Hearing your voice after a very long time.
Good evening. I'm Lata Talesra.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Bobby ma'am. No, how is she? Bobby ma'am. How is Bobby ma'am?
Hmm. Bobby ma'am is also okay, but she is busy.
Okay. Thank you. Sir, good evening, sir. Dean, sir, good evening, sir. Sir, unmute பண்ணுங்க sir.
குட் ஈவினிங்மா. குட் ஈவினிங் டு ஆல்.
Good evening, sir.
Sir,
சார்
good evening, Mr.
வந்துட்டாங்க
Govind.
சார்.
Sir, good evening.
வைகுந்தர் சார் இருக்காங்க.
லைன் இருக்காங்களா?
வந்திருக்காங்க சார். வந்துட்டாங்க.
Sir,
Attend பண்ணிட்டாங்க.
சார் வணக்கம் சார். குட் ஈவினிங் சார்.
very
குட்
happy
ஈவினிங்.
evening.
வெல்கம் டு யூனிவர்சிட்டி சார். வெல்கம்.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir. Thank you.
தேங்க்யூ சார். தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Dr. Josephine, ma'am. Dr. Mangai, ma'am.
Ma'am, good evening.
Ma'am, good evening. Josephine, ma'am, join பண்ணலையா இன்னும்?
Ma'am, good evening. Good evening. Sorry.
மேம் எங்க டீன் சார் வேணும் சார்.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to all. Good evening.
Ma'am, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, all. No problem.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, all. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, Dean, sir.
If sir is ready, you can start the program. If sir is ready.
Okay.
Ravi sir is ready, start.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's ready, sir. Ravi, sir.
You can start.
Yes, ma'am.
A very good evening to all. A teacher is a compass that activates the magnets of curiosity, knowledge, and wisdom in the peoples. A teacher takes your hand, opens your mind, and touches your heart. Let us be very grateful to the people who are happy today. They are the charming godless who make our souls blossom. It is a great honor and an immense pleasure for me, and I extend a very warm welcome to you all present here for 1 week international webinar on teaching redefined for Zen Z. Day 5 session, challenges faced by students in vertical learning, organized by Department of Educational Psychology and Center for Capacity Building Program for School Teachers, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and IQSC, Chennai College of Education, Chennai. Now I invite Professor M. Govindan, Controller of Examinations, Dean of Faculty, Professor and Head, Department of Educational Psychology, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, to deliver welcome address. Please, sir.
Thank you, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening to one and all gathered here. On behalf of the Department of Educational Psychology and the Center for Capacity Building Program for School Teachers of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and the Stella Marittima College of Education, I cordially welcome the resourceful resource person, Mr. Ravi Govindaraj, Dr. Sivasati Rajamal, Dr. R.O.K. Elizabeth Josephine and the team and all the participants in this 1 week international webinar on Teaching Redefined for Gen Z. Really, I am happy to introduce the resourceful resource person, Mr. Ravi Govindaraj, to this platform. Mr. Ravi Govindaraj is currently working as Head Training and Development at Integral Group of Holding, Integral Facility Management, Integral Steel Works, Integral Vending Solutions, and Integral Training Center, Qatar. Regarding his educational qualification, SAR has attained his Master of Business Administration in Human Resource Management, MBA in Training and Development, MBA in ISO, MBA in Fire and Safety from National Institute of Business Management, Kerala. Further, SAR has having 15 years of professional experience in various capacities in various organizations like finance and business manager, unit head, and project manager, etc. Mr. Ravi Govindaraj has organized so many training programs in his career. SAR has continuously received the Outstanding Employee Award from 1999 to 2011. In his credential, SAR has organized nearly 20 world record programs so far. With these words, I once again welcome Mr. Ravi Govindaraj and all the participants to this international webinar. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now I invite Dr. Mangrai, Assistant Professor of Physical Education, Stella Marittima College of Education, Chennai, to introduce our resource person. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Shivshakti ma'am. When educating the minds of our youth, we must not forget to educate their hearts. Every ounce of effort we put into our children today will someday be measured and accounted for in our children's futures. With immense pleasure and happiness, I take this opportunity to introduce the resource person, Mr. Ravi Govindaraj, Head TND Integral Training Center, Qatar, for the 5th session of 1 week international webinar on Teaching Redefined for Gen Z, organized by Department of Educational Psychology, Center for Capacity Building for School Teachers, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, and Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Stella Marittima College of Education, Chennai. I was totally astonished to see his curriculum vitae and even more excited to present it to you. Mr. Ravi Govindaraj has many years of progressive experience in the Gulf as well as in the 5-star branded hotels and restaurant operations. He is highly skilled in restaurant operations in developing food safety and HSE standards and systems such as SOPs, HACCPs, and GMPs to ensure food safety compliance with GPSI, ISO, and state regulations. He seeks to leverage his technical and professional expertise, which will help him to grow along with the growth of the company. His vision is to excel in the chosen field of work, that is, the service sector, and exceed the expectations of the company, the colleagues, subordinates by optimizing the productivity and achieving the targeted budgets within the available resources. He is a highly skilled person. He is a proven leader. He enjoys inspiring and guiding groups of desperate people to interpersonal and performance success. He has a strong project management skills, including budgeting, scheduling, and allocating resources for optimum performance and employee satisfaction. He is also an organizational wizard who pays close attention to details and has a meticulous dedication to following up on everything. None of these abilities would be possible without an excellent communication, orientation, oral presentation, and general people skills, which he has in abundance. His strengths are that he considers himself as a go-getter and achiever. He is completely motivated. He has a consistent track record which has been achieved due to his ability to anticipate the needs of the customers and the people around him. He believes in having sound operational knowledge with updated information, which serves to fortify his skills as successful organizational head and team leader. He is a voracious reader and a traveler, which has prepared him to conserve, communicate with his clients, colleagues, subordinates, and superiors effortlessly. He has the innate ability to forgive and forget, which goes a long way in enhancing the teamwork in the current scenario where he believes that man management is the cutting edge. He has a well developed physical and mental discipline. He trains the staff and demands a high standard of conduct and strength. His major strength is business development, guest relations, management skills, and training personals. He knows English, Tamil, and Hindi. He has an excellent academic record. He has an MBA in HR, MBA in training and development, MBA in ISO, MBA in fire safety management, BSc in hotel management, and diploma degree in hotel management and catering technology. He has served in the Residency Towers Chennai and Inox Bangalore. At present, he is working as a project manager of operations and training in Integral Food Service, Integral Group Holding, Qatar. He has achieved the Outstanding Employee Award for the year 2004, 2003, 2004 in the Residency Group of Hotels in Chennai. He is he's also very good in sports field. He has won many championships, especially in chess and carom. He has served many VVIPs like Honorable Dr. Abdul Kalam, the ex-president of India, Honorable Deve Gowda, Mr. Deve Gowda, the ex-prime minister of India, the chief ministers and the ministers of Karnataka states, the celebrities of Karnataka state, the celebrities of our country, India, including the cricket stars, Mr. Sachin Tendulkar, Mr. Saurav Ganguly, and the list goes on and on. It is my privilege to introduce such a talented resource person for the 5th session of the 1-week international webinar on Teaching Redefined for Gen Z. I now hand over the session to Mr. Ravi Govindaraj, Head T&D Integral Training Center, Qatar, to share his valuable knowledge on challenges faced by students in virtual learning. I wish everyone will acquire the necessary input in this session. I request sir to take over the session and enlighten us. So over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Mangai. It was very much elaborate. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
You're making
my pleasure.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Dr. Shivshakti Madam, Dr. Govindan sir. Thank you very much. With your permission, let me start. Can I present it also, please?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Is my screen is visible to all of you?
No, sir, your screen is not visible.
No? Is it visible now? The
Yes,
screen?
sir. Yes.
sir. Visible.
So thank you very much once again. It's me, Dr. Ravi Govindaraj, head T&D IGH Qatar, doctorate in education, doctorate in management studies, and whatever about plus 46 diplomas and degrees have been completed. And as Mr. Dr. Govindan said, 20 world records have been completed so far, but I feel this opportunity is better than those 20 world records. So, so this is how I start. Today, I'm really grateful for many people, many organizations, and many things. What are they? If you see, thank you so much. Thanks to God, because no corona and no problem. Every day I get up properly, and I'm alive, like the way how you are. So like the way how we are. So thanking God for this wonderful opportunity, and I'm also thanking the Department of Educational Psychology and the Center for Capacity Building Programs for School Teachers, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Stella Martina College of Education for this wonderful 1 week international webinar on teaching redefined for Generation Z. I'm also grateful for patron Dr. N. Panchanathan sir, Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. P. Balakrishnan, Registered, Reverend Sister Pauline Murray, Professor M. Govindan, Dean of Faculty and Head, Dr. Mrs. Joseph Catherine, the Principal. I'm also thankful to Professor S. Mani, the Director, Dr. Mrs. Alma Juliet, Dr. T. Sivashakti Rajamal, the one who always gives the opportunity like this, Dr. Mrs. S. Aroki Elizabeth, Dr. V. Vasudevan, Dr. P. M. Lakshmi Shanmugam, Dr. Mr. Balabunagan, Mrs. Jane Shantini, Mrs. K. Mangai, Sister V. Sija Vela, Dr. P. Subramanian, Dr. T. Premalata, and Mr. Rajkumar. I'm thanking all the organizing committee members, and of course, gratitude to the Tamil America Television, who is broadcasting this event through their American television, and I'm thanking Integral Training Center who has sent me over here with this process. Challenges faced by student in virtual learning. I'd like to thank all the audience who is watching through YouTube, Google Meet, and the television. I'm thanking each and every one of you over us spending your time here. I would like to make this session as an interactive session. I hope it is all right with you. If it is all right with you, will you be able to send me a message? Yes, we are okay. You can go ahead with the interactive session. In case if you don't like interactive session, you can say no. Do you like interactive session or a session and at the end maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes probably I can give you for your questions? Oh, that's great. Okay. So there are many yeses. So yes or no. That's great. Thank you so much for this green signal. Yes. Change. The change is loading every day, every hour, every minute, and every second. The change is the only thing which cannot be changed. Is there anyone in this hall who doesn't like change? So those people they can mention, yes, I don't like change. Is there anyone? Yes, I like change. Yes or no? Yes, I like change. No, I don't like change. Change. Everyone wants change in their life, isn't it? That's great. No one wants to be there in the same position for next 10 years. No one wants to wear the same uniform for next 10 years. No one wants to get the same salary for next 10 years, isn't it? So we always want some change to happen in our life. Yes, whether you like it or not, the change is always coming to you. The change is always, it is coming to you and it changing your life as well. Right. Now there is a question for all of you. What is the change that you received in the year 2019, I can say, but 2019 to 20, that range. What is the change that you got? What is the change came to your life? Okay, lockdown, very good. Virtual classroom, Vanilla Jairaj ma'am, yes, you are right. Krishna Priya, yes. COVID, yes. Mr. Krishna Kumar, work from home, yes. Vidya Lakshmi ma'am, virtual teaching, yes. Always in mobile, yes. Change, lifestyle, face challenges, virtual teaching, our lifestyle, remote learning, online classes, classroom, corona, shift to online mode, stay safe, stay home, online classes, online interaction, to cope up with the challenges, online teaching, virtual classroom, Girija madam, virtual class, lifestyle change, Dr. Madam Chitra, online examination, wow. Okay, good, very good. Do any one of you are aware, all these changes, what we are talking about online, is it only happened from 2019 or 20 onwards? The next question is this change happened only from now? Yes or no? That's great. That's great. No, this change is already happened. Can any one of you let me know when was the last change happened? When it started, this change, online mode, when it started, if you can remember. No, I'm unable to remember. Okay. Now it's full-fledged. Yes, that I'm aware. Correct. Last May, every minute. 2008, 2015, Kiran Kumar, March 2020. Okay. Last year, April, Dr. Mr. Chitra. Okay. Last March. Okay. When the technology started, that's the right one. Okay, Madam Sunita. When the technology started. So next question is, when was the technology started? 21st century, Madam Anita. When was the technology started? That's a big question, isn't it? Don't worry. So, 2000. We are not aware when it started, but these couple of years gave a remarkable change. You are right, madam. Mr. Manish, 1969. Yes, you are very close. Very good. 1998 probably in India. Olden days, during 21st century, when we use smartphone. Yes, maybe in 19th century. Wow. That's great. 18th century. Change come when we invent. Very This change is actually not new. That is what I'm trying to say. This change is not actually new. Right. Thank you very much for all your wonderful, superb answers. Definitely, I can continue from there. Right. Before Corona, all our children were using smartphones or not? Before Corona, 2019 and before, all our children, our family members, we were using smartphone or not? Not most of the children. Yes, I do agree. Okay. But many of us were using the mobile phones. On the other side, in case if you say not most of the children, before Corona, all our children were using mobile phone for some to play some games, etc. Oh yes, for games, yes. They were using the mobile phone for games. That is why every 1 and 2 years we were keep on changing our mobile phone. Before Corona, do we all we were all using television? We were all using television, isn't it? We were watching television for many programs, isn't it? Very good. Before Corona, we were all using internet, isn't it? For some emails, we were surfing for something, computer, to an extent. It is not that it is completely new. The new change is all about. Yes. So you all agree, this is actually not a change. You all agree this is actually not a change. Yes? They switched over the change from game mode into the virtual platform. That's really wonderful, Madam Saraswati. You're right. So the changeover, the percentage has been increased. Only the percentage has been increased. Are you agree with me? Do you agree with me? The percentage of this online is increased. Not completely new. This is not completely new. You all agree. Very good. Okay. Before 2019, before this corona, how many hours we were using the gadgets in terms of, you take television, or you take computer, or you take mobile phone? How many hours in a day? How many hours in a day? Very good. Everyone we were using, yes, 1 or 2 hours, or 2 to 4 hours, maybe 2, maybe less than 2 hours. Okay. You have to include all the gadgets: computer, television, mobile phone, and whatnot. Okay. So half a day also. It has gone about 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, half a day also. Okay. And an average 2 to 3 hours. An average 2 to 3 hours. Right. Now, after corona, during this virtual period, this for the past 1.5 years, how many hours we are using the gadgets? 10 hours, 7 hours, 24 hours. Miss Moni Sarada, Madam, are you sure? 24 hours, more than 12 hours. Yes, 10 hours, full day, 18 hours, majority. Maximum you use. Okay. Next question. Before corona, how many hours? That's also short. Expecting sleeping hour. Yes. Okay. Except the sleeping hour. Correct. Around 10 to 12 hours. Very good. Thank you very much. Before corona, how many hours we were spending for our travel between our house to the location? It may be school, college, office, or wherever. For the travel alone, only for travel alone. Some are 30 minutes, some are 1 hour, some are 2 hours, some are 3 hours, 4 hours, 2.5 hours, or 5 hours. Mr. Sankar Rao, 5 hours, 6 hours, Madam Chitra, more than 4 hours. Samarachelvi, Dr. Samarachelvi. Okay, so depends. For few people it is 30 minutes, for few people it is 6 hours travel alone. Maybe the 30 minutes travel, the people who were spending 30 minutes did not feel the change, but yes, the people who are using more than 3 hours, more than 4 hours, are you feeling some change now? Did you get some change now for the past 1.5 years? Yes, the people who are spending 4 hours, hectic schedule in the bus, train, traffic, car, wherever, whatever the mode of transport, but the hectic schedule, isn't it? Okay. Yes. Now, do you like this change, new change of no traveling, and you're able to operate everything from home itself? To an extent. Yes. No. Few yes and few no's. Okay. To an extent, yes. Definitely yes. You are able to operate, you are able to reach the world to an extent with your mobile phone itself, with your gadgets itself. That's great. So, which means majority, all of you, as long as we are safe, as long as our neighbors are safe, as long as our street is safe, we are also happy. Are you happy now or no? Next question. Are you happy now or no? This gives work-life balance. Yes, Madam Shruti. Yes, to an extent. So the change, everybody likes the change. If everybody likes the change, the challenges faced by students in virtual learning is the topic. What are the changes are required? What are the challenges are there? Now you can mention what are the challenges are there. Online learning challenges faced by students or challenges faced by students in virtual learning. What are the challenges? Mention what are the challenges that you are facing in this virtual learning. Children are very affected. Net issues, technology issues, network problems, attention, family talk, understanding, no interaction at all, health issues, lack of motivation, network issues, lack of internet, mentally disturbed, okay, dealing with these distractions, internet Wi-Fi, technical issues, health issues, network issues, too much screen time, okay, bonding between the students, okay, it's a very big challenge to gather them all, okay, mentally affected, okay, work tension, lack of proper interaction, lack of concentration, observations, stress, battery backup, wow, that's true, yes, communication issues, no physical activity, okay, stress, lonely feeling, lack of learning, right. மாணவர்கள் கல்வியில் தாங்களே தன்னை பற்றிய தேவையை செதுக்க ஒளி காலத்தால் கொடுக்கப்பட்டது. True, you're right. The nature itself has given this change to all of us. You're right, madam. Right. Now, next question now. If you say this internet or the virtual learning, approximately either the school management or the college management, the institutional sectors, how many hours in a day they are asking the students to attend the class? How many hours in a day the students have to attend the class? So roughly about 2 hours, 3 hours, 4, maximum 4 to 5. Somewhere for some people it has gone till 5 also. Okay, I'm just talking about only the class. Only the online class conducted by the school management or the college management. How many hours? 1, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4. Okay. So it's a mixture of approximately 2 to 3 hours. I'm just calculating. 2 to 3 hours. Yes. Now, very good. Okay. Yes. Approximately. On an average, 2 to 3 hours. In some area, some institution, okay, maybe 1 hour extra, like that, okay. So on average, it is 3 hours. Now, let us correlate the answers what we were giving sometime before Corona, gadget time, our gadgets time, our the time spent with the gadgets, either television or mobile phone or computer, and the time what we are spending currently with the school management or the college management or for learning process. Is there any difference, huge difference? When I say on an average 3 hours there, when I say on an average 3 hours here, is there any big change? Is there any big change? No, not much change. To an extent, some changes, yes. Earlier it was maybe 3 to 4 hours, now maybe 4 to 5 hours. Maybe 1 or 2 hours has been changed. Do you agree with me? The difference between the past and the present is actually 1 or 2 hours. Can you agree with me? Do you agree with me? The difference is actually 1 or 2 hours between the past and now, present. Before 2019 and now currently for the past 1.5 years, the original difference is actually 1.5 hour or 2 hours. Yes, you all agree with me. If this is the only 2 hours is an additional challenge, you already gained some hours from your travel time, isn't it? Now you combine your travel time. So did you lose any? In the past, both your travel as well as your gadgets time, you're adding it together. I'm giving you a calculation, but I'm not a mathematical teacher. I'm not taking any maths class now. So I'm just adding 3 hours of your gadgets time and 1 or 2 hours of your travel time put together is 5 to 6 hours. And now currently maybe we are spending 4 to 5 hours in online virtual learning. So is both are almost similar? Do you agree with me? Both are almost similar? No, no, let me come back to you. Don't worry. I'll go one by one. Topic one by one, I'll come. Stress is actually a topic. So definitely, yes, I'll come. My calculation or what I'm giving you some comparison between past and present is in terms of hour basis, in terms of the time basis, last time, 2 years before, we were spending about 2 to 3 hours time with the gadgets, and we are spending about an average 1 or 2 hours for travel time, for traveling purpose, moving ourselves from one location to another location. Both put together is as equal to the current time what we spend with the virtual learning. Yes? Okay. The time of preparation for teaching takes a lot of time that is to be prepared technically and make the class more interactive. Like, no, I'll come to those topics a little later, not an issue. I know that I'm talking to the experts who are all faculties, doctorates, PhD scholars, teachers, professors. I'm aware. I'm just taking only the time difference. Only if you analyze the time difference. தாங்கள் எடுப்பது போல் interact class 1 to 2 hours. All children will like it. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. The feedback has come now itself. Thank you, Dr. Vidya, Sri Vidya, madam. Right. So what I'm saying, the difference is actually nothing. Even if there is a difference between the past and the present, the difference is not huge. Number one, do you agree with me? Do you agree with me in this question? Yes, I agree. Right. Second part. Somebody was mentioning it, stress. Very good. The stress that you faced or you got or you received with the transport or those kind of activity, that's actually, it has to come down right now. Before even you reach your school or college or whatever, you score some stress scores. That scores are not available right now because you're operating from your own house, isn't it? So which means that has become a stress buster now. Right. Very good. So that is a few challenges faced by the students, because I'm trying to break each and every point. So that is the only reason that I wanted to make this interactive session. Right. How many of you gone now a little away? Keep all these things aside. How many of you have gone to your friends or relatives, family weddings, or kind of receptions or kind of a meetings, some conference, etc.? All of you have, not during this time, of course, 2019 and before, all of us have experienced, right? Sometimes we go alone to attend the parties or some kind of a gatherings. Sometimes we go along with the family members, isn't it? Yes or no? Okay. To attend those kind of functions or party or gatherings, approximately, what is your preparation time to attend that party? You can add your transport, your travel timing as well as your preparation time. Pavitra madam, I'm not asking now. I'm talking about 2019 and before. How many hours we were spending actually to attend some gatherings or some kind of a meetings, etc. Depends, yeah, but roughly up to 3 hours. Very good. Okay. So, what are the preparations we do in terms of, in case whenever 2019 and before, whenever we wanted to attend any gatherings, what are the preparations we do generally? Now, one is hours, the time management. The other one is, what are the things that we do? Yes, Krishna Priya madam, very nice. Dress selection, backup, correct. Traveling, yes. Seema Dubai, yes. Cooking, okay, that remains, no, when you are going for gathering, okay. Okay, some gift materials, etc. Okay. So dresses, accessories, makeup. That is Madam M.S. Subbalakshmi. I take your answer. So everyone, right? So there not much issues, right? Online preparation in terms of your dresses or makeup, etc., accessories, etc. What is your percentage of your participation in terms of online? If it is going outside, 100% you'll have to prepare yourself. But when it comes to online session, what is your preparation percentage only? Starting from taking bath, all your activities, you can include everything, put everything put together, and what is the percentage of your involvement? 40, 50, Pavitra madam, 100%, same, okay. Mentally 100%, okay. Physically, okay, 50, 30, 5%, okay. 25, okay. So the percentage is coming down actually because you are in your house itself, you are in your door itself, so you take your charges. Okay, no problem. Okay. That's right. Okay. Thank you very much. So now, actually speaking, these kind of challenges we are enjoying only to an extent based on the points, whatever has been discussed as of now. But there are some more points are there. What are the points? Exercise, workouts. We get up, we get ready, we move from one location to another location by walk, catching bus or catching train or taking in any kind of a cab, and then walking. All these things, some workouts are reduced. Do you agree with me? The workout has come down, drastically has come down. Okay, if this is a problem, is it solvable or no, this cannot be solved. We cannot do anything about this. Can we solve it? Is there any solution? Yes? No, there is no solution. Is it solvable? Yes. Okay. Shruti madam says no. To an extent, yes. Can be solvable. Okay, very good. The challenges faced by the students in virtual learning, we are talking about the challenges. Now, some challenges have been raised and some challenges actually have been broken as well. Now we are talking about a challenge, the workout or exercise, right? Whoever has said yes, solvable, give one solution. How are we going to make it at our home itself? In our house itself, what are the things can be done, could have been done? If it is solvable, what are the things? Time management. Okay. Now I'm talking about the workouts. How are we going to make our children or the students to work? Whatever they are taking, intake should be reduced, right? Through some activities, some workouts. So, doing some exercise like yoga, etc. Correct. Okay. We are talking about the activities. Okay. Giving different activities. What are the activities? Exercise in home gardening. Very good. You got it. Can have a separate timetable for exercise. Very good. Assign videos to be uploaded for assessment by the students. Okay. Puzzles. No, I'm talking about the workouts for the physical exercise. Make them clean their place. Wow. Marilyn madam, you're awesome. Study area to clean. Yes. Room cleaning. Yes. Physical exercise. Yes. Cooking. Involve them. Wow. Assessment for fitness too. Yes. High exercise is must. Correct. 20 minutes, more than 20 minutes, we are not supposed to look at the system for a very long time. Correct. More than 20 minutes, it should not be. Yes. Okay. Helping in household activities. Correct. Tangalipol, neat, attract, presence of mind, survey, cover, malumai, stuff and art teaching. Wow, thank you very much, Madam Srividya. Yes. Okay, thank you. Stress management. Okay. Boys are learning new dishes. Okay, in terms of cooking. Okay, very good. Congratulations. Okay, there are many more. Dance, very good. Okay, so there are plenty of workouts. All of you have suggested. All are right. Nothing is wrong actually. Everything is right. In our terrace itself, we can do a number of activities, farming, gaming, anything. Definitely it is possible when you think if it is possible. When you think it is possible, definitely it is possible. Aerobics involved in with our grandparents' affection. Thank you. Yes. See, all these challenges. I'll tell you one thing. No lock in the world has been prepared or made with no key. All the locks have been made with a small key, isn't it? Do you agree with me? All the locks have been made in the world with the key, a small key. You agree? Yes. So we don't call these as problems or issues or errors or etc. We are calling this as challenges. So how are we going to come across? So that is what we are talking about it. If there is a problem, approximately there are 10 solutions. The time when you are taking the 10th solution, remember there are 9 more better solutions are there, which means maybe your rank and file category. The day when you are taking 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, somebody's mic is on. May I request you please keep your mic off, please. Thank you so much. Right. So when you are taking the 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th solutions, trust me, there are 5 more better solutions are there. The day when you are taking the right solution, the top number 1 solution, everybody win. You win, your children win, your family win, your educational institutions, they will win. Anybody, the market will win. And end of the day, the society will win. Do you agree with me? The day when we are taking the right solution for all our challenges, or on the other side, the problems or issues, whatever we say, whenever we are getting some challenge, if we analyze the right way, if we understand, if you concentrate a bit more, you will end up with the right solution. Do you agree with me? There it ends. No challenge, like Napoleon says, there is the word called no is not there in his world. Let us try. There is something is there. Starting from Graham Bell till anybody, they have never said no. So let me try. Because we are doing the same job again and again and again and again and again and again. We are doing the same job. If you analyze from a distance view, from a long view, if you see, don't go to the close-up view. From a distance view, if you look at your job, whether studies or cooking or getting ready or cleaning or doing any kind of workouts or spending your 24/7, you are actually doing the same job. Am I right? To an extent. In this job, there is a percentage where we get different experience. When you travel, you may meet different people. But when you go to the school, you meet your children, your colleagues, your students, your lecturers, your teachers. I'm not talking about that. Majority of our workload, the job, is actually the same. If that is same, why to bother? Why to worry? Where are the challenges? Change and more creative and effectively do well. Yes. Connection. Yes, you're right. So now we are trying to understand what we are doing, because majority of the time all our workload or 24/7, whatever is there in our to-do list is almost similar. If it is almost similar, we need to have only one thing is very clear, which is concentration. So we are going to concentrate on what we are doing. Do you agree with me now? We require a skill called concentration. If you concentrate, when you are there on the playground, concentrate on the playground. When you are there at the movie hall, concentrate on the movie. When you are there at the, in the dining hall, concentrate on the food, what you eat. When you're watching any movie or any television program or anything, concentrate there. Similar way or same way, when you attend a class, whether it is offline or online, concentrate on your studies. Is it okay? Is it okay? There it ends. There it ends. Very good. That's the psychology says. More than 20 minutes, you cannot control somebody's mind on the same subject. Even it may be an entertainment industry called movie also. That is the area, if you analyze any movie, every 20 minutes once in 20 minutes, you find a comedy scene. You may see a romance, a song, a romantic song or something like that, or any kind of a song, or you may get a fight scene. Movie is a content, it's a story, some serious story, but every 20 minutes once, some breakthrough is there, some icebreakers are there. Are you with me now? Is it yes, no? Any movie, even if you watch movie, every 20 minutes there is something is there. Very good. Yes. Children's concentration is only for 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Now approximately, how many minutes you are chatting with me now? I didn't check my timing. Approximately, how many minutes you are chatting with me now? Approximate. Okay, approximately 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes. Very good. Okay, so which means, did you go anywhere from my session to somewhere else outside? Are you able to go somewhere? Were you able to go? No. So you were with me only, right? Okay. Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. We need some kind of a breaks in between. Right. So let us come to the topic. Now you've got some challenges. What are the challenges? Okay. So let us go one by one. Adaptability. Adaptability is the ability to change or be changed to fit altered circumstances. The first one, what we are trying to take is adaptability. Are we eligible? Are we capable enough to adapt any new change what comes to our life? Are you capable enough to handle any new change comes to your life? That's a question to you. You have to answer. I'm asking you directly. Are you capable enough to handle any change? Yes. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. Adaptability, the quality of being able to adjust to the new conditions, the capacity to be modified for a new use or purpose. What we are gaining now, what we are actually doing now during this Corona 2019 onwards or 2020 plus onwards, for the past one and a half year, it is actually not a new one. Let us try to understand for that one first. This change is already there for years together, 1968 onwards. The change is already there. So are we able to change on daily basis? Every day you are preparing yourself. You don't want to wear the same uniform every day. You don't want to wear the same costume every day. You don't want to consume the same food, same menu every day. If your majority of you are from south part, one day idli, one day dosa. Majority of you are from, some of you are from north part, paratha one day, maybe bhatura one day, something like that. You change your menu, isn't it, on daily basis? So we are already doing, we are capable of handling the change. Do you agree with me? Our human mindset, we are ready for the change. Do you agree with me? Yes. Nobody can say that, no, I don't like change. Everybody is coming across this bridge called change, because change is the only thing which cannot be changed. Change is the only thing which cannot be changed. That change is a word only, cannot be changed. Right. So it is a matter of survival. Currently, what is happening now, it's a matter of survival. Do you agree with me? During this corona, it's a matter of survival. We have to live. No one wants to die tomorrow. Everyone wants to win in our life, isn't it? Are you with me now? Yes, yes. How many of you wants to live for 100 years? I want to live for 100 years. How many of you? How many of you? How many of you wants to live for 100 years? Majority of you says no, no. I'm surprised there are some people. How many of you wants to live for tomorrow? Okay, forget about 100 years. Tomorrow I want to live. Next week I want to be alive. The next year I want to be alive. Next few years. Because when I say 100 years, people are having a doubt. Current scenario, current structure, 100 is very difficult. So that is why they've mistaken. And they've given no as an answer for some questions. Right. So what is the guarantee that we live tomorrow? Is there any guarantee? Yes or no? No, no. There is no guarantee. So there it ends. So you got the life to survive. It's a matter of survival. If you wanted to survive, follow the process. Matter of survival is number one. Rest all is secondary part. Do you agree with me? Your entertainment, your gatherings, your party, your meeting people, your doing some kind of activity, meeting your friends, your colleagues, or hugging them, kissing them, whatever you do, all are secondary when it comes to the matter of survival. I wanted to live first. Do you agree with me? Yes, yes, yes. Very good. So it's a matter of survival. So we are here. So are you ready to accept the new change? So-called wearing a mask, maintaining the social distancing, washing your hands very often, keeping your place clean always. Yes, there it ends. When you are ready to accept the change, any kind of a change, you are capable of handling it. And when it comes to matter of survival, there is no two ways about it. Yes, we are ready. We have to do it. Right? In that case, so let us go to the next one. If plan A goes away, it doesn't work, plan B. Why only plan B? Plan C, plan D. Alphabet 26 letters you put, no problem. You can write 26 letters. There are so many plans are there, so that it's a matter of survival. Whatever happens, it is happening for a reason. Let us understand, survive. We are supposed to adhere all the rules and regulations, terms and conditions, systems of the procedures, law, and the order, whatever has been set by the government, the country, the government, the school management, and your college management. Do you agree with me? There is no two ways about it. We are here to follow, not to criticize, not to break it. Are you with me now? Yes. So when it comes to buildings, we are preparing now. We are preparing the building now. A building requires a strong basement. A building requires a strong basement. A building requires a deep basement based on the number of floors that you want to create, based on that. So how to design for adaptability? Why the design for adaptability? What is adaptability in buildings? We are preparing our life. It may be 100 years for some of you. It may be 80 years for some of us. It may be 60 years for some of us. Whatever you create. If you wanted to live for tomorrow, take care of today. Do you agree with me? If you want to live for tomorrow, take care of your today's part. You cannot save your cleanliness, your all the other items, etc., for tomorrow. It has to be done from day one to day onwards, now onwards, and every second it has to be followed. So the change is coming to you. The change did not come from 2019 onwards. Please put it across in your mind. Please keep it very strongly. Please take it to your deep mind. The change is not from 2019 onwards. The change is there in each and everybody's life for every second, every minute, every hour, every day. There is some change. Sometimes it is coming from outside, sometimes it is coming from inside. Do you agree with me? The change is happening. Sometimes when it is coming from your side, inside, sometimes it is coming from outside. It is coming from inside. Mom, what is this? Same noodles today, same menu today. You are expecting a change. Your inner feeling says you need a change. When you want somebody else to adhere or listen to your inner change, why don't we understand the external change which is coming from outside? Why don't we understand? When the season changes, we change our cloth material, dress materials, sweater we wear. When the season changes, we change many things. The food habits, the dress materials, many things we are changing. Isn't it? Kindly send us the PPT. Okay, yeah, that's there. So there are when it comes to adaptability, focus, courage, your reflection, your human connections, self-accountability, there are many things are involved. The adaptability, the learning, and the flexibility, that gives your answers. There, it gives an answer. Now, let us go. What is this online learning challenges? Adaptability. The students find it difficult to adapt to an online learning environment immediately after traditional classroom learning. It has happened 1.5 years before. Suddenly, we are giving them a different forum. So definitely we can expect some kind of issues may be there, but it will not be there for a very long time. Due to the sudden change, they are not able to adapt to the computer-based learning. Let us try to understand. The students who have been always studying in the traditional classroom mindset are not able to focus on online platforms. So it is important for them to accept the new learning environment with an open mind. This is one of the challenges. Yes or no? If that is yes, how to overcome the challenge? Where there is a problem, there is a solution. So that is where it comes as adaptive leadership. Learning through reflection, navigating the business environments, creating win-win solutions, leading with empathy. Do you agree with me? Oh, thank you. Challenges are problems with solutions. If only you are determined to face and overcome that. Wow. So let us understand anything comes in our life. Let us understand whatever that we are doing in our life. Let us understand the purpose. Let us understand the process. Let us understand the people. Define your direction. Develop your offering and operations continuously. Follow a rule-based approach. Definitely that will give you the right method to succeed in your life. So what is required is a change in your mindset. Do you agree with me? The change is not coming from external. It is not coming from outside. The real change has to come from inside. It is you who are going to get the change. It is you who are going to give the change. You agree with me? Yes. How to overcome that challenge? Nowadays, adaptive learning is using artificial intelligence to adjust the content according to the individual needs. Artificial intelligence. Your Google can think what you are thinking. Your Facebook can think. Before you type some word, automatically the artificial intelligence is giving you some paragraph. Are you thinking like this? Are you agree with, do you agree with me? Artificial intelligence that is adjusting the content according to the individual needs. It helps in providing personalized courses So identify the weaknesses and strengths for better learning outcomes. Okay, next, many people have mentioned already in the past, in the chat box. Technical issues, sir. Boss, it's technical issues. Online learning challenges, virtual challenges, technical issues. Many students are not well equipped with the high internet connection that is required for an online learning. My dear parents, my dear teachers, my dear students, my dear colleagues, we prepare ourselves to go to a party for any gathering or meeting. Why don't we prepare something for our online sessions, my dear people? Do you agree with me? We have got network issues, yes, but there is a solution also, right? We can come out, right? For any problem, there is a solution also, right? Correct? We are living for almost 1.5 years. Again and again and again, we are getting the same network issues. What are you doing? Are you doing it about it? Saraswati Madam, I'll come to your point. Don't worry. Rural areas. Again and again and again, for the past 1.5 years, we are using the internet and we are always saying the same excuses. Net issue, data issue. Let me split it into more. Data issues, internet issues. So there are. So due to this, they face problems in going live for virtual learning and other platform that requires internet connection. They face technical issues as they are not much aware of technology and computer applications. A slow and high internet connections can play an important role in how quickly you can attend the class and do not miss any live sessions. There is a possibility of poor connectivity if you find difficulty downloading some information related to the subject or the blood videos, etc. Even I have got a couple of slides wantedly, I blurred. So definitely you will complain, oh boss, I'm sorry, I'm unable to read your slides like that. So when those kind of challenges comes, this is what this is what the students' activity. Now next questions to you, all of you. My dear people, whoever is the viewers are here in this channel, whoever is watching us live, tell me, are only our children are students here for virtual learning? Only our children are the students for the virtual learning? So we are also students, isn't it? Maybe if I am a trainer and if you are a trainee over here, you may be a lecturer, you may be a doctorate, you may be whoever you are. But when it comes to the speaker and the listener, yes, so everybody is a student, right? When I listen, when you talk, I listen, so I become a student, isn't it? So which means what a fantastic topic has been given by the management. I thank the management for bringing this kind of topics to share. So let us face the problems, but let us understand not to give up. Let's never give up. If I fail again, I will try again. I will not give up. If I fail again, I will try again. I will not give up. So let us fail. Let us try. Let us not give up. So how are we going to overcome that challenge? You just need to find a high-speed internet connection at your home and know where you can get technical support for your connection and other technical issues related to software and tools for effective learning. Try until we succeed. Wonderful. Arifa, ma'am, yes, you're right. What are the other challenge? Computer knowledge. Lack of computer education is a major concern in today's world. Do you agree? There are many students who still cannot operate basic computers with MS Word and PowerPoint. Do you agree? And whenever some technical issues emerge, they find it difficult to solve the problem in such a scenario. They face difficulties with live classes, usage of appropriate icons, MS Office, communication related apps and websites, browsing study materials, etc. Sometimes they do not know technology proficiently, like login, live classes, creating and submitting work, communicating with teachers and friends, etc. Yes? Oh yeah, that is another topic for students. financial, the budget, that matters. But yes, now guide me, tell me, like in your country or in your state or in your place, from which class onwards the online classes are going on. The online classes have been implemented from which standard onwards, or for what is the age group of the children who are attending now? Oh God, Madam Surekha, are you serious? KG, kindergarten, oh, pre-KG. That's a challenge now. So now you need you need somebody to handle these children, poor children. That's so sad. Now your blood visions are coming here. Now, benefits of online education: the student-centered communication, cost-effective, flexibility, increased student interaction. There are many more. There are many more. So sad. Class 1 to 5, KG to PG. Oh, that's great. Students should be provided access to support devices that can help them solve technical problems via call, email, or live chat. You should pay attention to your instructor during the process of solving the issues. Okay. CBSE school with the interact. Okay. Oh, that's great. Manage your time. Next challenge, because somebody has already mentioned, time management is an issue. Time management. In many cases, students find difficulty in managing the time with online learning. Online learning is completely new for them and requires intensive work. They need a scheduled planner to manage the time in an effective manner. Online learning provides flexible time unlike traditional classrooms, but some face difficulties in adjusting to the time required for online learning. Time management. There are n number of mistakes we do. Failing to keep to-do list, what to do, what not to do. Not setting our personal goals. Not prioritizing what we are supposed to do. Procrastination. There are many. Goal settings, getting a planner. Time management for online learners. Find out what is the time, which class, and how are we going to spend our data, internet connectivity, etc. Time management. How it is helpful for even for the adults, because everybody is a student. Work from home, we are also a student. How are we doing it? Lack of skills, time management, lack of resources, poor communication at various levels, the negative attitude. There are many more. So how are we going to overcome these kind of challenges? The time management is the most important factor in online learning. It needs time and effort for better learning outcomes. You should know the factors that can affect your timings during the learning process, such as avoid distractions. Try to avoid distractions that can affect your learning. There are many platforms that can engage you for entertainment and communication. But make sure that you set time for breaks and focus on learning as scheduled to avoid missing live classes or any sessions. Don't forget to create some to-do list. You can prepare a list of activities on a daily basis, everyday basis. Try to break down large activities into smaller ones for better learning outcomes. Use this list to tackle each task. Make sure that you adhere to the list and establish the routine that can make time management practices easy. Seek help wherever you struggle. To manage time during online learning, seek help from your parents, friends, and families, so that you will not miss out on learning and at the same time work will be done also. Avoid multitasking. Some people are very good. One way they are listening, one way they do some other activities. Do not try to take up multiple tasks at the same time. Complete one task at a time, as it can make your work less effective and productive. Next, self-motivation. Another challenge. The students start losing hope once they find difficulty in online learning. The basement is very, very important. If the basement is not being taken care, they lose interest. It requires motivation to complete tasks and engage students with their learning. Lack of motivation is a common challenge for all the students. Do you agree with me now? Lack of self-motivation. Some instructors do not explain in detail. Am I explaining things in detail? some instructors do not explain in detail is one of the problem. Delayed responses to queries. I'm also reading your comments, which means wherever I'm supposed to interact, I'm immediately answering to your queries and I'm reading. So involve yourself. You should show up for all the activities and learning during the sessions. Make sure that you log in every day, check for the status and appear in all the sessions and discussions. Connect with your friends and teachers for asking and sharing information. Schedule time for learning. You have to stick to a study plan for effective learning. Take a break and resume back to learning with the same interest and enthusiasm. Thank you, Dr. Professor Manavalan, sir. Stay positive. Make sure that you are positive towards online learning. Make use of the time in the best way and gain the knowledge for better learning outcomes. Next challenge is distraction. Learning from home is an amazing experience. You might expect things around you to be like a school campus, but at home things are different. For example, you might want a massive classroom, parks, playgrounds, canteens, friends, teachers around you to guide and learn. But with online learning, you have to manage everything in one room with parents around you. You can be easily distracted by small things at home. Yes, never stop learning. Never stop learning. Maybe your school management, maybe your college management, maybe your district management, maybe your state management, maybe your country management may say, all pause. Don't happy with that result, my dear people. Never ever happy with that result. Never stop learning. Are you with me now? Am I saying something right? Wrong? Never stop learning. Yes. How are we going to overcome that challenge? You should inform your parents and friends about the time of online learning so that there will be no distractions from their side. Restrict the study area for others to come during live sessions and video calls. Make sure you relax in the breaks set in the timetable. In this way, you will concentrate on learning and spend quality time with your friends and family. Learning style, another challenge. My dear people, do not go with the feedback. Stay here. That is also one of the challenges, isn't it? Right. So learning style. Most of the students have learned in the physical classroom. Online learning can make you adapt to a different style of learning. There are some students who can adapt to these styles quickly, but what about the students who need time? In such cases, they lack concentration, inability to understand the live classes, difficulty in creating projects and assignments using the technology. Yes, different types of learning. What kind of a learner you are? What kind of a learner? Now, if you are adult, now the class is going on. What is that we do? What kind of a learner? If you are like that, what about your children? What about your colleague? What about your friends? So how to overcome the challenge? To get better learning outcomes, it is important to understand the learning style. You can learn through interaction, visual presentations, audio classes, or written notes. Follow your own learning style that helps in enhancing your learning experience. And the next one is the communication. This is also communication. In case whoever has already filled the feedback form, come back to you. Come back. This is also communication. Let us finish the class. Another few more slides, hardly. Students lack effective communication skills during an online learning. Why? One way the master is, the trainer is teaching you, on the other side you are doing some other work. It may be a feedback work also. But yeah, you are doing something else. Thank you very much. And that's the, evaluation system has been checked now. Thanks to the organizers. They wanted to check how many of you are going now itself. Teachers give assignments for improving reading and writing skills, but there is a possibility that they might not be able to write so convincingly that educators understand the concept behind their assignment. So it's an assignment being given to you. And there are some students who feel shy to communicate with their teachers and friends due to the new model of learning. It might happen due to lack of interest, poor technological skills with apps and video calls, are unable to express themselves via live chats, emails, or text messages, etc. You should become aware of the importance of communication for better learning. Online learning enhances your learning experiences. It provides a platform for communication and interaction with others. In this way, you are able to learn from them and improve their knowledge and skills. If you have any issues in communication, then seek help from teachers and friends and parents. Ask them tools that can help you improve your communication skills. You read, write, and interact for better communication. Virtual engagement. That is what I am doing from the beginning. Beginning. Online classes help teachers to provide reading material, assignments, communication via email, live chats, messages, and delivering content by live sessions, presentations, recorded videos, or lectures for the students. In spite of all these activities, still some students do not find engaging compared to a traditional one. Students find it difficult to communicate in person who struggles with understanding concepts. Many times, these students do not even approach teachers to clear their doubts. Samir, thank you very much, Mr. Samir. How to overcome the challenge? You can communicate with your teachers in private to clear doubts, either through virtual learning platforms or calls. Your teachers might be able to help you out more clearly, and they can help you with some of the easy reading materials that are simple to understand. You can also take extra time with your teachers and friends after the online classes for a better understanding of the subject. Feedback. We are already talking about the feedback here. Every student needs feedback for their performance during the learning process so that they can improve their learning abilities. They are not only observed during the tests or exams, but also for each assignment and project. Research reveals that the students hardly visit their assignments to check their suggestions and comments. The feedback model with respect to online will be difficult for them to understand and implement. How are we going to overcome? You can approach your teachers for feedback related to your performance. The teachers can give you personalized guidance for improvement and identify your weaknesses and strengths. You can improve your learnings pattern based on the feedback. Unless you receive feedback from teachers, there are chances of less improvement in your learning. But don't forget one thing. Never ever ask the feedback during the session. Isn't it? You like it? Sometimes we are doing this mistake, isn't it? Online learning challenges faced by students are plenty. Adaptability, technical issues, computer knowledge, time management, self-motivation, distraction, learning styles, communication, virtual engagement, feedbacks. There are many more. But what I've given you is, one part of it. Sir, what about teachers? Oh, yes. Teachers are also, there are plenty. Engaging students, time commitment, communication, assessment, feedback, learning management system, teaching methods, fear of cheating, technical issues, course content. There are plenty more. Teachers are also having issues. I can also take another session, provided another session from the management. But yes, today's session is all about one thing. In that, I'm in the closing stage now. What kind of a mindset do I want to have during COVID-19? Am I going to think about the problem only? Or am I going to fix some kind of a mindset, a growth mindset, an innovation mindset? Where are you now? Where are you now? Are you going to read the newspaper every day? So many deaths there, so many deaths here, so many issues, negative. Are you going to talk about only problems? No. So fix your mind on a positive way. Change your mind on a positive way. Growth mindset, innovative mindset. We are supposed to gain money. We are supposed to gain money in this new era, in this new pandemic. The percentage of online teaching, online learning has increased plenty. There are many more. Lack of course instructions and organizations. I was taking a survey before for the past 2 to 3, 4 days with various colleges, universities across the globe. And some of the answers came in this way. Difficult course materials, 19%. Difficulty in contacting the faculty concerned, 29%. Unreliable university internet connections. All of the above, other problems, there are many more. When we do the items, wow. Top 5 challenges faced by the students in an online classroom. What we have spoken is plenty, not only 5. Challenge. What are the challenge? Support, there is a challenge. Goal, there is a challenge. Preparation, there is a challenge. Overcome, there is a challenge. Accepting, there is a challenge. Success, there is a challenge. Motivation, there is a challenge. Mission, there is a challenge. What I'm saying as what is a real challenge? To handle the challenge, one small formula. What is the small formula? You trouble the trouble before the trouble troubles you. You trouble the trouble before the trouble troubles you. There it ends. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity. Dr. Shivashakti Madam and team, the Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and all the organizers, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm open for any questions in case of any. Thank you very much.
Doctor, can I ask? Hello, sir?
Welcome, madam. How are we?
Yes.
Dr. Hemalata,
You
right?
delivered very nicely.
Thank you,
The
madam.
challenges of virtual lecture, virtual learning, started with interesting questions. Very good. But
Thank you.
in my point of view, motivation is a big challenge for school education, higher education, and teacher education also. We have 5 courses of teacher trainees, 2 M.Ed, 3 B.Ed, and arranging virtual classes also. But only 50% trainees are attending these classes.
Oh,
And the reason may be other than technical issue. They are not taking proper interest, not inspired, and they are reading through passbooks. So this is a big challenge for us also.
okay. I got the solution for all the problems, of course. And of course, you are also having. Only thing is, if at all, if you are, of course, that will take us to the another session. But still, let me finish it with a quick couple of lines. If at all, if you are having 2-hour session, let us strictly follow. Let us ask all our students to switch on the video. One of the points.
Correct, yeah.
No, at any point of a stage, let us not compromise. No problem. Internet challenge, switch off the video. So there the problem starts. We don't know whether the children are originally sitting in front of the system or not. We are not aware. The teachers are not aware. The teaching professionals' workload has gone beyond the limit. 2019 and before, we are the one who said don't bring the mobile phone to the school. Now currently it has changed. We are running our schools in mobile phone only. Those days we have told people not to speak in the classroom. Currently we are telling people, guys, please ask, please interact, send the chat message, send the message, ask, unmute yourself, you can ask, like that. The change is only thing is practice change. So for every problem there is a solution. Madam Hemalata is always a very good criticizer, but she always come out with the motivation. And she says that motivation is a challenging one, but she is the one who is teaching us motivation also. She always appreciates. So the motivation is not that giving only gift or anything. Even a small act like this, that is also makes. So I am clapping all the students who are there with me now, who are interacting with me now from the beginning till now. That this motivation comes from me to you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome, ma'am. Thank you very much. You are always my first. You always give your first feedback. That is also I'm registering for the past 1.5 years time.
Very much.
Always come as the first
Thank
person.
you.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, many people have given the feedback there, but anyone wants to unmute yourself and to talk, you can.
Hello.
Yes, madam.
Hello,
Madam.
sir. Good evening, sir. Sir, really very nice and very informative and very relevant session. I am a special educator, but this is yeah, not comfortable for me and not for comfortable for especially for parents to handle children.
All right.
We can handle, but they are not trained to handle. We train them time to time, but they are really faced. It is a challenge for them to handle a special their own children. They cannot handle. This is really and online sessions are especially teachers are. I think so. Teachers are always a student also along with being a teacher. Still now in present scenario we are student also, we teachers become students to learn new things, new way to teach students. So your session really it is motivational for us, me especially for me too. I learn a lot of things. I will improve my online session now getting your session. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Heartily
Your
thanks.
Your feedback matters a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Sir, do you always speak in this zeal and zest all the time?
Pratima, I'm trying to understand your question, ma'am.
Yeah, do you always speak with this zeal and zest all the time in your interviews and lectures and
Yes, I.
lot of bubbling energy you have in you?
Thank you, ma'am. Maybe you can refer. You can visit Dr. Shivashakti Madam's page. Wherever I have given sessions, you can check. I'm always like that. Or maybe person like Dr. Hemlata may say that she can comment about me. That I have changed, or am I giving the same Hemlata? Right, madam. Thank you so much, Madam Pratima. Thank you so much.
Sir, excuse me, I like to know one thing.
Dr. Sani, tell me, sir.
Yes, you are speaking much about the problems of online.
So,
my concern is regarding the increase of knowledge capacity of every child.
so
In an offline mode, it is very easy for a teacher to assess whether the child has learned. But now, what can we do in order to ensure that the child has learned what it is expected to learn?
what? Wow. Super. That's a fantastic question, sir. I let appreciate you. Now, the corona has brought three big challenges in three, big challenges in three major industry sectors. One is family sector, there is a big change. Commercial world, there is a big change. And educational field, there is a big change. Corona has brought these changes, which means we have been separated from the schools or teachers, those kind of the people who are really monitoring us. Now, there are ways where we can educate the parents and we can tell them there is a teacher in each and every parent. There is a trainer in each and every one. There is a leader in each and every one. So in the class, in their workplace, the parents, if they are able to understand that part, the teachers who are conducting the session through online, once in a week, maybe yes, we can have a parent teachers meeting also. Why we'll have to wait till the examination or once in 3 months like that? Once in a week, maybe an hour session with the parents. Definitely that will add more value, whether these children are really following things, starting from handwriting till their attitude, everything is getting changed or not changed, whether they're using their the new change in the right way or not. All these things can be checked and we can verify and we can continue further for the next level, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you and congratulations for your session. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Shivashakti, madam, thank you very much once again for the wonderful opportunity.
Over to you, Ota.
Sir.
Please.
Good
Good evening to you all.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, madam. Madam Shivashakti, can I handle this?
Yes.
Madam Satyaleka, please tell me, madam.
It's an excellent class, sir. I have a doubt. Is it
Ma'am.
possible to fulfill the learning objectives based on Bloom's taxonomy? If it is possible, how can we fulfill that? objectives through online classroom or virtual learning?
Oh, that's another session, fantastic session. The first answer is yes, it is possible. The second answer is we need one more hour session so that to make things clear. So let me come back to you with another session. We will definitely go for it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. Good evening to you all. Please, ma'am.
வணக்கம் சார்.
வணக்கம் மேடம்.
சார், விளைந்த முத்துக்களாய் விளையப் போகின்ற முத்துக்களுக்கு அழகாக கல்வியின் ஆளுமையை எதிரொலித்த தாங்களுக்கு மிக்க நன்றி. சபையில் அமர்ந்திருக்கும் அனைவரும் தங்கள் கேட்ட கேள்விக்கு உடனுடன் பதில் கொடுக்க, அதிலிருந்து ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ் மாதிரி இப்படி போச்சுன்னா எந்த கிளாஸ் எந்த பையனுக்கும் சோர்வு அடையாது சார். 100% த எக்ஸலன்ட் டீச்சிங் சார். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். ஹேமலதா மேம் பேசும்போது அப்படி ஒரு சந்தோஷம் இருந்தது. அவங்க உங்களை புகழ்ந்து சொல்லும் போது எஸ் தட் இஸ் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இருந்தது. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் சார். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
உங்களுடைய பின்னூட்டம்
வாழ்த்துக்கள் மேம்.
முக்கியமாக
Can I speak? Can I ask a question? I am Dr. Pragati Bhatnagar. I am very much inspired and motivated by your session. But one thing I want to ask, how can we self-motivate our students or our children to join the online classes? How we can make self-motivation in them? How we can self-motivate the students?
That's a good question. I think it's been answered there in the class as well. But yes, by concentrating. On the ground concentration, kitchen concentration, movie concentration, one of the topic we were discussing sometime before. If you are able to make them understand the importance or why they should study or whatever that they are doing, if you are able to make them understand, definitely that is possible, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Dr. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
In case of children who are in the lower classes, how do we go about with that, sir?
I'm sorry, there are three people's voice has come, so I'm unable to follow you. Madam Lalita, you can speak first.
No, in case of small children studying in the lower classes, how do we bring him the thought of importance of studying, sir, there for them?
Because for KG, the study material is different. For the PG, the study material is different. For the KG, how we come out with some kind of a games, activities, activity-based teaching, right? So it is possible.
Now, in case the children are studying in from the remote locations, they lack devices or they do not have enough data or gadgets. How do we go about satisfying them to achieve the learning outcomes?
Very good. So in that case, probably we will. Mr. Karan Kumar, 1 second, sir. Dr. Lalita, madam. Actually, yes. Wherever there is a rural areas where the internet connectivity is missing or anything like that, probably we can find out how many people are there staying together, those kind of activities, or any other teachers or somebody else who can assist us with the internet assistance, etc. Probably yes, we can think about, we can expand our communication with our contacts. Definitely, we can also bring them, because some kind of people who are a little poor and financially now they are on the lower side. Probably yes, we can work out something like that.
Sir,
so,
I
yes,
have a question, sir.
Mr. Kiran, right? Dr. Kiran?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
Sir, I have a query that how do we overcome the distractions or a disturbance that is happening from the students' side? It could be, it is not technical, but some students deliberately, they try to distract the sessions. How do we overcome?
Okay, can you just go a little, can you just show some light on it? What exactly it is? Few examples.
Sir, you are talking, so I'll interrupt and make some disturbance deliberately.
Very good.
Maybe because I don't like you, maybe because I don't like your presentation, maybe it could be whatsoever reasons. Or just to have a fun along with my friend, I'll tell my friends, I'll share the link and others, and my friend tries to distract, so therefore we will have some sort of, fun.
I agree. Now I understood. Yeah, Mr. Kiran, yes, that's a question. See, the controlling power, it is there with us actually. Certain the tools what we use, either Google Meet or Zoom or whatever the platform that we use, Microsoft Team, in the controlling point to accept only the known people, not to accept any unknown people, so that we can ask all our viewers, students to rename themselves so that we can understand which class, which student, those kind of matters. And our own people, if they make some kind of a unwanted noise or any kind of a nuisance, if they make, we have got the control power in our mouse itself so that we can mute them, we can mute their video, we can, all these things also, I think will solve our problems, I believe. What do you say? Do you agree with me?
Hello, sir. I have a question. Sir, nowadays these electronic gadgets which actually the children are using, we are giving them for online classes and all. But it is also being misused by the children. And it is leading them to a wrong way also. So it is one of the points which we should be noting of.
Great. That's a very good question, Dr. Neeta. Yes, when we are giving the mobile phone, when we are giving the smartphone or any kind of gadgets to them, there are some pop-ups might come when we are having when they are using the internet, etc. So in the settings, probably we can go and we can use the parental, there is some kind of settings are there. So if we use that, part one, that will give you a temporary solution. Other pop-ups will not be visible to them. Number two, wherever we are using our mobile phone as a tool, I request all the parents to change it to a laptop. The desktop. Why? Because in mobile phone, what they are watching, you may not be able to concentrate or monitor. Whereas in the desktop, to an extent, we can also monitor from a distance view. By standing in the kitchen itself, still you can monitor, isn't it? So we can have some kind of a control power in that way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Madam
Good evening, sir.
Saraswati.
It's a very informative session, sir. Interactive session is simply superb. You made us engaged, more active till this program ends. That's really great. If the teachers are able to catch up students' mind by their effective communication and interaction, everything is possible. Your program is the proof and evidence, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam. Pleasure's mine. All the credit goes to Dr. Shivashakti and Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, who is doing 1,000+ webinars so far in this 1.5 year. So a great achievement, and they've done a world record. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Good evening to you all. First, I express my wholehearted and I extend my gratitude to our patron, Honorable Vice Chancellor and co-patrons, most respected Professor B. Balakrishnan, Reverend Sister Bauli Mary, and conveners, most respected Professor N. Govindan, Dr. Mrs. Joseph Catherine, and directors Professor S. Mani, Dr. Mrs. Alma Juliet Pamela, for their great support to complete this international webinar successfully today. Thank you, sirs, and thank you, ma'ams. I very sincerely express my thanks to the organizing secretary, Dr. Arik Elizabeth Josephine, and all the organizing joint secretaries for their kind cooperation to finish this webinar successfully. Thank you all. I'm very honored and very lucky to have the opportunity to express my gratitude and thanks on this special day. It is the biggest day of today of virtual learning. Thank you so much, Dr. Ravi Govindraj, sir. Sir, we are very delighted to have you amongst us. Your insightful lecture on challenges faced by students in virtual learning. Sir, you have made everything so simple, explained the matters so clearly, and made the session very interesting, meaningful, and useful for the teacher. Sincere thanks to you, sir, for your excellent talk on your virtual learning. We understand that this is a new and different way of teaching and learning for both teachers and students in digital platform. We also know that schools and colleges closer, and virtual learning has ordered a lot of our plates. We truly appreciate you and your presentation on virtual learning. We are so impressed of your work on this need of the hour. Sir, you have given us innovative methods, the techniques during teaching and learning to help us to be a confident teacher. It develops our ability to understand how our students learn and the best ways to teach them with virtual. You are the source of inspiration and motivation among the teachers because of your vast knowledge and acumen in the subject. Sir, you have given a powerful procedure that teachers can utilize to investigate and make their teaching better. You have been an expert in this area and you have always shown keen interest by sharing your knowledge with excellent presentation and excellent informations. Really, you have brightened the day today. We leave energized and excited. Your session is just so inspirational to us. There is no doubt you have so many hearts to hold today. Once again, a big thanks to you, sir, for your support and patience as we work together through this emergency period to virtual. Support our students with continuation of virtual learning. We, the teachers and students, were enlightened by your enlightening talk. I'm so proud of all of our participants and I consider it a great privilege to propose a thanks to all the participants who have witnessed it as a memorable and successful event today and holding support these sessions. I feel the participants who attended this program, it will be able to extract best result out of students by applying these tips in their teaching. Thank you, sir, for having spared your precious time for all of us.
Thank you so much, madam. All the credit goes to you and the TNTEU. Thank you so much, all the participants. Thank you very much.
And also, I am very happy to express our thanks to all the participants who have made this session a grand success. Once again, thank you one and all. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Josephine, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Mangai. Mangai, ma'am. Thank you, Sister Sija Vaikola.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Professor Govindan, sir. Thank you. Thank you, all the participants once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Ravi Govindaraj, sir. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Dr. Mangai, madam, it was a wonderful start what you gave me. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And
Thank you so much, sir.
what opening and what a finishing that I had. You guys have made my day today. Thank you so much, Dr. Shivashakti. It was a wonderful.
It is because of the positive vibrations that you have given to us, sir. Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Thank you. Pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.